Well, this is the story. Turn that radio down. We were about 25 miles southeast of the home place. Moved the combines down there the other night. Got half of an inch of rain down there that night. Here at the house we got 34 hundredths. So we went down and got the combines, brought them back, just got started. It's about 3:30, I think, on, let me think, Thursday, like the 22nd or something, somewhere in there. But anyway, yeah, that's the story. We've moved all the way back up here. We've got probably 80 acres up here that we can cut. Then the 80 north of here, it got about 6/10, so we can't cut there. But the way the weather's been, we really made the decision just to get moved back up here and get what we could get. That'll clean this one off. Probably got about 30 acres left on this 80, and then we've got about 40 acres over the hill on another 80. But anyway, this will get this one cleaned off. That'll give us something we can spray, something we can plan on in a day or two, even if we can't run. They are talking 50% chance of rain tonight on my phone. Bob's phone's showing 20%, so we all know how that goes. We can't miss a 30, so yeah. Which, again, I'm not complaining. The corn looks phenomenal. This wheat's thin. Grass is coming, but it's nothing like what we've been cutting as far as weeds. I'm not sure where the wheat's coming from, but it is not terrible. Like I told you, we just had a lot of grains in the head. That's the only thing that's even halfway saving us. We got a couple internationals across the fence. See if I can zoom in on them. Let me try that again. Yeah. Not much dust behind them boys. Another one over there. No dust there. And as you can see, they got the same mess. Same mess we've all got. The one that we just pulled off of from Wellington. Looks like Bob's gonna get that. I'll jump to the next one. The one we just pulled off at Wellington, if we get rain tonight, we're 100% committed to having to spray it. It's not gonna be fun. It's not quite as bad as that one we cut the other day, west of Wellington, but it will be with one more rain, I'm afraid. Wheat down there, again, is better than what we were cutting west of town, but it's not as good as this by far. I'm hearing guys saying, well, I heard some wheat on wheat went 34, which for the year, that's pretty darn good. He's a really good farmer. Most of the guys that I've talked to that are continuous crop, no-till, 27, 28, right in that area is the best. We cut some that didn't make near that. I really even hate to give the number, but it was single digits. High single digits on a positive note, but single digits. This one, I think I'm guessing on this one, we might crowd 25, 26. The one we cut down Anson was 25.4, I believe. And all year we said if it'd make 20, we'd all be tickled to death. We thought it was 15. So, yeah, could have been worse. See if Mom's getting any dust. A little bit. We are darn sure getting more than the internationals. Well, I say that, and then the one on the west side there, or east side there, is getting a little dust now. Alright, I'll bring you back. It is filling up. That's a plug. Called about 10 minutes ago and said he thought he had more in his bin than he had in 4 hours, and we'd cut 20 minutes, so on the last patch. So yeah, let's take it, get this out of here. You can see the sky doesn't look real good in the west. There was some showers out around Garden City earlier. I don't think they're going to make it here, but still calling for rain. And as humid as it is, I mean, yeah, anything could brew up at any time here. Alright, got a couple draws here and a ditch there, so I'll let you guys go for now. I'll probably bring you back here in a little bit. Hey, I'm back. I had something I was going to talk to you about the other day. I don't know, one of them opinionated deals, I guess. But I got to thinking, on the YouTube deal, I'm not sure, and I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch TV, just YouTube. But anyway, I support these other guys, these farmers, all over. And I've always not supported Hollywood actors, actresses. Never have. Never will. They don't deserve what they get. That being said, so I say, well, these guys on YouTube, you know, they're just normal guys. They deserve it. I'll give them my money.
I just called Uncle Bob.
And Bob's hollering at me. And, hang on just a minute, Bob. And, so anyway, my thought is, you know, I'd rather support them. Well, then I got to thinking, I see a few of them on YouTube that have really grown. I mean, growing big, fast. And then you start trying to do the research on what they're making on YouTube, which is really, I don't know, I guess it's kind of my business.
Weight up there.
Do what, Bob?
I said you left some weight behind you up there.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to get that. So anyway, red one right on the fence row here. Well, I'm never going to get through my story, and I'm not going to get any wheat cut. So anyway, you know, I'd rather support them. Probably said that 5 times from now, and they've grown stupid fast. Well, then I get to thinking, are we creating monsters? Because now the ones that aren't doing YouTube in their area cannot compete. I mean, these guys are, yeah, growing leaps and bounds from what they were. So if they're making that much on YouTube, that's fine. I get it. They're going to the extra work, the extra time. But we may be putting the local farmers in their area in a bad way. The big get bigger type of deal. I don't know. It was just a thought I had the other day that we may be creating monsters and not even meaning to. Food for thought. I'll bring you back when I get over by them red ones. Well, I'm just being chatty today. Hang on. No dust behind them guys. That dust between me and them's up is mine. We got dust, feeding good. I don't know if I can get zoomed in there or not. I'm trying to steer and do this. No dust on that one, and no dust on that one. So, we'll get you zoomed back out here. Dang, I skipped again. Gonna be in trouble. Bob will see that and yell at me. Had a neighbor call me a minute ago. Like I said, I'm being chatty for some reason. Probably because I'm just tickled to death we're cutting. Called me and said, hey, what's the moisture on that running? I said, I don't know, and I don't care. And he started laughing. I said, no, you don't get it. I don't know, and I don't care. We've got dust. It's going through the combine. They'll buy it. It's sliding in the bin when I turn. It's dry enough. I mean, literally, that's the point we're at, fellas. We want it off. We got to get it out of here. We're going to lose what tiny bit we have if we don't. Man, I wish I could zoom in a little better on the neighbors. Good guys. Real good guys. They're down from around the Oxford area, up in our area. Farming up here, and we farm southeast of them, so I guess we're in their area down there too. Alright, I'll bring you back. Well, we had to run down and get the trucks at Wellington. It took a minute. I got out to look my combine over while we were waiting on somebody to get us to pick up trucks. We got a rear wheel bearing that's just about to fall clear off. So I guess we'll we'll shut them both down. Bob run help me just knock this out.
I was telling you that you were a little concerned about spraying first before we planted.
I already sent my little sister after parts. Do what, Bob? Concerned about spraying first?
Yeah. He said Jay had told them before that if we're not moving dirt, he would almost rather spray before, because sometimes, you cover stuff up and thinks it does a better job.
Good enough.
So I told him, I said, well, maybe that'll make dirt feel better.
Alright, I'm just dropping down in the window. I'll show you quick what we got. Clear gone. Lucky I didn't run it off. That's where we've got to. We got a pretty good gouge in the bottom of the spindle. You can't see it very well. You can see there's a lip there. And my help's already headed back. We're going to try to polish it up with a grinder. Go from there. We ground a little on the shaft, and then Bob's hitting it with emery cloth. Top's a little nicked, but it'll be fine. Getting the bottom shined up. Our parts runner said she's about 10 minutes out yet. We got the hub cleaned up. It did scar it right here. You can see that. But that's below or above the bearing race, and dust cap should be fine, so I think we'll be fine. Backside, shoot it just a little bit too, but that's dust seal and race. So anyway, service truck's working out good. No complaints on it. We got a few wrenches we need to put in that we found, and a trash can. We need to find us a trash can. Alright, we're gonna wait on our parts runner. We gotta get some wheat finished up before the rain here. Just a couple minutes later, and my younger sister just rolling in with the Tahoe. You don't have to worry about her not getting here on time. She's a driver. Okay, back up and running. Didn't video that. And you guys know your hands get pretty greasy changing wheel bearings. Got it back together. We'll hope it stays on. It seemed like everything went together tight, but I always get a little nervous on those. Check it in the morning, make sure it's still tight. And we've got another neighbor up here cutting with a seed gleaner. So we'll have almost 100 years of gleaners here in the same field. Not really, but close. His is probably what, late 50s, early 60s? I guess we won't have near 100 years, but it is a 100-year anniversary for gleaner this year. Making the grain. I'll bring you back here in a minute when I get up there to the neighbor. Yeah, I'll see, there we go. He's still a ways out. I'm trying to keep mine from focusing on my dirty windshield. Yeah, we'll get a little closer. Well, my phone's still not wanting to focus very well. The old C. It's not even a C2. got the International still across the fence that way, and across the fence this way, we've got the old C2. It's actually my nephew in the C, not the C2, it's a C. It's my nephew. Hoping he can get over here a little closer, but I'm not going to be able to get him very good. So anyway, just back up and running. Anything exciting happens, I'll bring you back. If not, then I'll end her here. I'll go ahead and tell you later, and I can cut it off if I bring you back. Later, guys. Well, it looks like one of my grandsons come out to ride. It's kind of last minute. This part has been messed up. I love my grandkids to come out and ride, and we've never gotten going. Hell, we'll be done before we get started good. But the youngest one's out. We'll let him ride a minute.